Hi guys, welcome to your morning goss, a segment I have in the morning on Bravo Hot Tea. We're just girls, we're grabbing our coffee, we're getting ready for the day, have a quick chit chat about what our messy housewives and other Bravo lebs are up to. If you haven't already subscribed, do that, turn on notifications, all that good stuff, and let's get into it. All right, so I will get back to Miss Lala Kent, Lauren from Utah. I've already discussed the situation going on with Real Housewives of New Jersey. They are not getting a reunion, or not the traditional kind of reunion we are used to. The video is already up and available, so take a look on my channel for that. It's been covered. Um, I don't know what to say. We're not surprised. I'm just gonna leave it there. So if you are a Jersey fan and you just cannot get enough of New Jersey discussion. Just from this weekend alone, there's a ton of content on this page, discussions on the reunion cancellation. Jackie found her voice, and of course, the recap of the latest episode. So, all that is available. In more Housewives news, we of course have Real Housewives of Dubai that just aired as the same night after New Jersey. When Bravo stacks these shows, it is a lot. It's like I'm excited to watch one housewife show. I don't really have it in me to watch both of them in one night or so close together. I don't know. There's other days of the week. Pick like a different day of the week. Now, we are still experiencing a little bit of a Real Housewives drought. There was, what, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, where there were no Real Housewives shows on prior to New Jersey. And then, thank goodness for New Jersey. It seems like Bravo wants to space out the Housewives shows. And obviously, there's a lot of turmoil going on at Bravo behind the scenes. So I understand why they want to take a little bit of time and figure things out. For Real Housewives of Dubai, I literally thought it was season three, but it's only season two. And they filmed this season, I don't even know, like sometime last year, early last year. It was a while ago. And now they're finally airing the show. So it's like kind of annoying because what even happened in season one? Anyways, I will probably do a recap for the show. It won't be as long and in depth like my New Jersey recaps. And Real Housewives of Dubai, it's not that serious. Obviously, there's a couple subject matters that are a little bit more intense and some of the disputes between the ladies. But overall, like, I don't want to hear any of you saying how Real Housewives of Dubai is boring. They are giving us the cars, the buildings, the houses, the fashion, the craziness. I don't want to hear any of that. Anyways, Real Housewives of Dubai, pretty show to watch. I'll cover it. I'll have the recap for episode one of this season on my page sometime this afternoon. So yeah, recaps, look for it. Uh, they're going to be shorter. It's just going to be a more fun recap. I think I'll have with this one. La Grande Dame, Miss Karen Huger. She just dropped a line of wigs she's been working on. Well, it's in partnership with this already established lace wig company. So I'll have more on that on a separate video. I just find this, this your morning goss segment that I have. I don't want to get like too into things or else we're going to be here for like an hour. So I'll have a separate video going through the wigs. I'm really happy for her. Everything Karen Huger does, at least some of the product lines and whatnot I've seen her do. It's done with care and it's meticulous and she has a great eye. Like it's done right. Unlike raggedy GNA over there. And if you guys saw that performance from Ashley this weekend, um, anytime I see an Ashley performance come up on my feed, I try to make sure it's on mute where I'm just like, "Oh my god, I do not wanna hear this." Um, but anyways, I don't wanna dog on Ashley too much in the morning. Let's, start our day brighter, not, being so shady. These 2, just like, Simon and Portia, I think these 2 are gonna be a fixture on, your morning goss because Jax came out saying how they're not really separated, they're working things out, maybe date other people. So you wanna have your cake and some, so you wanna be married but date other people. This is not Ashley Madison, okay? Ashley Madison is I'm not even gonna get into that. The whole seeing other people, my understanding is this is what people do that are in good relationships and they try to keep it spicy. There's nothing spicy about Jax Couchy and Couchy, his last name, and Brittany, the way he speaks to her. Like we saw the way he berated her on the Valley when they were at the baby moon. And she's come out saying how it's actually been worse behind the scenes. For a mom and her kid to move out, that's major. So I can only wonder how bad it's been. So I don't know what's going on with these 2, but they are probably just playing us right in our faces, is my guess. Okay, I really thought once part 3 of Vanderpump Rules reunion aired, we the fans, we the viewers would have a bit of time to breathe, much like the cast. But that's not going to happen because Sheena and Lala have made it very clear that they are moms, they have homes, they have mouths to feed, and they have second and third mortgages that they took on in their own portfolio. So they keep yapping away. All right, so what's new? Sheena is now backpedaling, and she is basically saying how Lisa Vanderpump manipulated her to going easy on Tom Sandoval. It was that scene in Vanderpump Rules when Sheena and Lala went over to Lisa Vanderpump's house, Villa Rosa, and Lisa Vanderpump was, basically like Tom's in a weird place. We don't want anything to happen to him. And Sheena really took that to heart. The problem with Sheena, she is so malleable. She doesn't stand her ground. And I've already covered this in a Sheena video. She's a grown woman. She's like well into her 30s. She's lived. She needs to like move through life with conviction. If not now, then when, Sheena? If someone knows Sheena, can you please like pass this message along? I think it would greatly benefit her. And I want Sheena to find her voice much like Jackie has found her voice. Hmm. And then we got Lala Ken, aka Lauren from Utah. Guys, I don't understand what Amazon Live is. I don't even understand how I'm supposed to access Amazon Live. But Lala Ken and Kyle Richards apparently are the queens of Amazon Live. Um, is this like another app that you download? Never mind. I don't want to know. I don't need another app, another streaming platform. I'm good. But anyways, Lala Kent is yapping away how she didn't know something about her had opened up, but if it is open, she wants to order the sandwiches on Postmates. Very odd, just very odd. I personally think she says the things she does just so people talk about it, and here we are, we're talking about it. Here we go, the other queen of Amazon Live. So Lisa Vanderpump was recently on Call Your Daddy, which is like a major podcast. And the way Lisa Vanderpump interviews, she puts on like that whole it's not a British shtick. She is British. The whole accent, the whole and I think she did shade Kyle and Dorit on the Call Her Daddy podcast, and this is like Kyle Richards kind of copying back a little bit, and she's gonna bring up something from LVP's backyard, some whatever situation shadiness LVP did back in the day. Honestly, I'm tired of the back and forth of LVP and Kyle. I really think these two need to just have it out, kiss, make up, because when they were together, oh, those were the good old days of LVP and Kyle. Let's talk Shannon Beater. I covered Shannon Beater and what we can expect from the Real Housewives of Orange County in a recent video, so check that out. Um, Recently, she was on the Jeff Lewis show on Sirius, and she's on Jeff Lewis quite a bit. Like she's like a rotating guest that he has on air, and he's very good to her. Like you could tell they're real life friends. Like they always talk about going out for dinner. Um, what stood out to me in this episode was, as you guys know, Shannon Beater had that DUI incident from, I don't even know, like 6 months ago, 8 months ago at this point, and she's not supposed to drive, or I think she can drive again, but now she has like a breathalyzer where she has to also breathe slash blow into it. So when she's in her car, every like 5-10 minutes, according to her on the show, she has to breathe and blow into it. But if she's on the highway, like how are you going to do that? And then Jeff Lewis made a comment like, "Oh, maybe you could get like someone else to do it." And Shannon's like, "No, I'm a rule follower. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, what if I get in trouble?" I just feel like a lot of the drama Jeff Lewis and other women get into, I don't really hear about him and drama with other men. It's always him and like other housewives that he's getting in drama with, and like Heather McDonald also. It's him. He's so shady. He's always, like, egging people on, I feel like, in the wrong direction. He's giving her ways to go around her breathalyzer. So I don't know. I just find him, he definitely eggs his friends on in the wrong direction sometime, and I think he enjoys it. But good for Shannon. And she also talked about her new job at the church thrift shop, and she's really enjoying it. And then they go into fun banter how she should work at Sutton's store, but Sutton's store is never open. The way Dog Sutton about her store and how it's never open is like one of the funniest things to me. And Sutton's a rotating guest on the Jeff Lewis show as well. I want to talk to you guys about a new show that is about to air. And you're probably wondering, what? A scandalous story of LA's other basketball team? Like, why the heck is a Bravo Housewives content creator, me, talking about basketball? Well, it is juicy. Let's get into it. Do you guys remember V. Stiviano? I remember back in the day, Wendy Williams. Oh my God, I miss her so dearly. Wendy Williams was covering it, and then V. Stiviano had that hilarious interview with Barbara. And Barbara's like a legit like journalist, like, so many accolades over the decades. And Barbara asked V. Stiviano, like, who are you to Donald Sterling, who is I guess like the owner of the basketball team. Anyways, and he had like a racist like a voicemail or some sort of voice clip, and that got him into hot water. But anyways, I'm more interested in the V. Stiviano of it all. And Barbara was like, "What are you to Donald Sterling?" And she was like, "I'm his silly rabbit." When Wendy covered it with her Wendy Spice, I was dying. I was like, "What did this girl say?" This is like a grown woman at that time. So this is the actor playing Donald Glover is the guy's name. He would be at the court with his wife and the mistress. So yeah, while we have a little bit of a mini Housewives drought, I think this is going to be a fun, juicy show to watch. Obviously, if you're a basketball fan, there's that. But if you want to, see what happened between him, the mistress, the tape that got him into hot water, I'll watch. That's your morning goss. If you guys have any, hot topics, any fun, interesting stuff you want me to cover, let me know in the comments below. Definitely subscribe, turn on notifications, get your girl to 500. And later in the afternoon, look out for the Real Housewives of Dubai recap. It'll be a shorter, fun one. Ciao for now.